Hello friends and welcome back. I'm so thankful that you're here today. Today's video I'll be adding some Easter touches to my kitchen. When the seasons change, I like to decorate my kitchen into different sections just to kind of keep the videos a little smaller for you guys. I'll start off by doing some cleaning for the season, then decorating the tops of my counters, then going over to my open shelving, and then ending with my coffee bar area. I did a lot of my deep cleaning here in the kitchen a few weeks ago. If you missed that video, I'll link it below. However, today's video, we're just going to be concentrating on decorating the tops of the counters with some sweet Easter decor. So if you're in need of some Easter decorating inspiration, I've got you covered in today's video. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin and welcome to my channel. And like I said, I did a lot of deep cleaning a few weeks back, but my countertops can always use a good wiping off. And I do try to keep my countertop pretty tidied up and wiped down, because when you walk in my front door, the first thing you do is see my kitchen. I just want to address that and give fair warning to all my friends out there that are just here for the decorating. There are a few surfaces I need to wipe down in today's video, but I do not do a lot of cleaning. Today's video is definitely all about decorating. Okay, now that I have this area kind of wiped down and dried off, let's start over here in this area by the refrigerator. This basket is pretty much a staple in the kitchen. I love creating a little vignette here over in this corner. This basket came from Target from the Heart the Name collection I think about 2 years ago. I love having a lamp here, and I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to use my floral lamp that I got from Hobby Lobby or this muted yellow lamp that I got from the Dollar General. And I went ahead and just went with this floral lamp. I've used this before, and I think it adds a great touch of color here in the corner. I so love using lamps throughout my home, but especially in the kitchen. I believe this extra lighting really creates some cozy ambiance. There's nothing better than at nighttime after you've cleaned your kitchen. It's spick and span. You turn all the overhead lighting off, turn a lamp on. I just love the feeling that creates. So if a kitchen lamp is something that you haven't used yet and you're decorating decor in your kitchen, go ahead and try one. I pick up a lot of them from the Dollar General. Not only do they create some coziness, but they also can give your kitchen a lot of character. And not only do I love incorporating great lamps in my kitchen, but I love a sweet dish towel. And Target usually never lets me down, and I found these in the Target kitchen section. I don't really like the word mom on there, but I do love that floral print. And I do love this other dish towel that had this muted sage color that's going to go perfectly here in the kitchen. So I picked up a couple of those. I may go back and get one or two more, since I've also got to decorate my coffee bar area and my open shelving. But these sweet little rabbits, these are new. These came from the dollar section, or the bullseye section, however you want to call that, at Target, and they were $5 a piece. But I love incorporating little white rabbits into the kitchen. They just really add a sweet touch here. Okay, then I thought I was going to maybe add a little height here in this little corner to kind of cover up that little cord, but I didn't really care for that very much, so I just took the tray away and just added this cute little floral Easter decor that I got at TJ Maxx last year. So there you go, just a very sweet and simple Easter vignette here over in the corner. Okay, and another area where I love to sneak in a little hand towel is on this little hook here by the kitchen window. I leave those little cutting boards there to kind of give that area a little layered look and a little wood element. So I added a cute little lavender wreath, very simple there. And then I'll just complete this little kitchen window with a sweet little bird, because I love birds for springtime. If you've noticed, I've got the window open here. It was so nice this Texas morning. It was about 65 degrees, and I'm just one of those people that every chance I get, I open all the windows in the house when it's a nice cool morning, and it was definitely a nice cool morning today, so I was truly enjoying the weather. Okay, now that we've got the kitchen window decorated, the little basket over by the refrigerator, let's move over to the left of the oven and decorate these two little areas. Again, this is another staple in my kitchen, this little cutting board. I love to keep my salt and pepper here and my oil, and this little canister that I'm using is part of a canister set from the Pioneer Woman collection at Walmart. It's about 4 years old. I absolutely love it. I'll use the other two canisters that go with this one over in my coffee bar area in a few weeks when I decorate there, but I think they're just beautiful. So I'll put my utensils here. I'll add this cute little rabbit. I love having this little area kind of be functional and add a little character for the season. This little He is Risen spoon is one of my favorites. It came from Hobby Lobby. And guys, while Easter is approaching, let's remember the true meaning of Easter, the resurrection of Jesus Christ, our Savior. Easter marks the resurrection of Jesus 3 days after his death by crucifixion. Jesus conquered death and redeemed us from sin, and this symbolizes God's love for us. We have to celebrate this day to thank God for sending his only Son to save all mankind. The true essence of Easter is love, and there is no other holiday that can adequately compare to Easter. Okay, so you'll see that I tried to add in that little white Easter bunny, but he just wasn't big enough to complete this area. So I ended up adding this sweet little wooden rabbit. I believe this came from Hobby Lobby. I cannot remember, it's a couple years old, but I think Mr. Rabbit here does complete this little vignette here on this cutting board. Okay, now let's move over to this corner and work on this little vignette. I'm going to leave my plant there in that sweet little white measuring cup that I found in an antique store. I've just got some wooden spoons from Hobby Lobby inside that little cup. I love that look of white on wood. And then I thought I was going to add these little set of rabbits here, but I kind of liked the one with the floral pattern on it a little better. Add a little bit more color here over in this corner. But again, I'm just keeping it very simple by using another one of those cup towels and this sweet little rabbit. Okay, now I'm going to take just a second and clean off the front of this oven. It's pretty dirty, and then we'll change out the hand towel that I have hanging here on my oven. Pretty much everyone knows in the family that we do not use the cup towel that's hanging on the oven. How many of you guys have taught your family that? That is for decorative use only, and I usually have a cup towel hanging over the sink that I can actually use. So it's just Derek and I, we're empty nesters, but that's what I really like to do. I love to have a really pretty towel here hanging on the oven door at all times for the season, and this little towel is absolutely adorable. I got it last year from TJ Maxx, and I haven't been to TJ Maxx this year to look at their Easter stuff, but guys, if they have it, I'm going to pick up another one because I absolutely adore it. I love the little muted colors on there, not too bright, but goes really well here in the kitchen. So here's just a final look of the areas I have already decorated. I'm very happy with it, very simple, but definitely some touches of Easter. Okay, so another area I'm going to change out is on top of my refrigerator. I'm going to move this plant. It's not very happy anyway up here. It's been rather dry, so I'm going to try to find another place for this plant to live so it'll thrive a little bit better. But tell me, how many of you decorate the top of your refrigerator? I know a lot of people that don't have enough cabinet space. They put like their cereal or different food items on top of the refrigerator, but I've always decorated my refrigerator ever since I moved out on my own and have my own home. And here I love using this sweet little wicker basket. I picked this up I think 2 years ago from Hobby Lobby. I just love it. If you follow Amy Fritz's channel, she always has a little basket on top of her refrigerator, and she just changes out the florals for the season. These little Cosmo stems came from Hobby Lobby. I have them, as you see, in 2 different colors, and I absolutely love them. So I think this adds a little fresh look here on top of the refrigerator and blends in really well with all my Easter decor. Here's just a quick shot of my coffee bar area. I'll be decorating that hopefully next weekend. If you're new to my channel, I work a full-time job during the week, so I normally can only film on the weekend. So I try to do film 2 videos per weekend, but sometimes I don't get it all done. But I will have that video coming up soon. So be sure you've got that bell notification button hit so that you will be notified from YouTube the moment I upload any or the rest of my spring videos. Here I'm just going to take a second and write a sweet little message on my chalkboard. I love having a Bible verse or something written on here. I use that chalkboard to cover up that ugly phone jack. If you just saw that on the wall, you'll see it here in a minute, but that is such an eyesore, so this chalkboard covers it up perfectly. So I'm just going to write on here springtime with some little flowers. I wish I was more creative. My friend Anna with Home with Anna, we're going to do a collab pretty soon coming up, so be looking for that collaboration, but she is so talented, and she also does a chalkboard in her kitchen, but oh my goodness, hers are just absolutely beautiful. So go over to Home with Anna and check out her channel. Let her know Robin sent you. So let's just finish up this little chalkboard and hang it back up, and then we'll continue on with our Easter decorating. If you have live plants in your home like I do, changing out their pots is a great way to add some color for different seasons. This Pioneer Woman pot is about 4 or 5 years old. I just love it. But look at the transition from my winter to my spring. It adds such a sweet color here to this little area. I usually have a candle here, but I haven't really bought any spring candles yet. So I'm just going to add in these sweet little rabbits. I love having some type of little seasonal pillow here at the end of the bar, and this little bunny rabbit pillow is just adorable. And then I'm going to change out my wreath here in the hallway. So just showing you guys a couple of areas that you can change out in your home just to add some seasonal touches without going all the way. You could add a little pillow at the bar, a little wreath in your hallway. So look around your home and see. You might not be able to afford a lot of Easter stuff, but you could probably find a couple of areas in your home to add a pillow or a wreath to kind of show the signs of the seasons changing. Let's move back over to the kitchen window. I had a subscriber ask about putting a curtain back in my kitchen window. I used to always have one here, and then I got that shade for more privacy in the kitchen window, but I thought, okay, let me bring back my Pioneer Woman valance and see how that's going to look. So here's a shot with the shade, the valance with the shade, and then I'll show you a shot with just the valance. So let me know in the comment section which one you liked better. I really like the privacy of the blind and the curtain. However, I wasn't real sure which way to go, so I left the shade up there and just put the valance on top of it. But I would love to know your comments in the comment section. And y'all, look at Remy. Ziggy came in and slept. This is Remy. He's our neighbor's dog, and he is waiting for Ziggy to wake up, so he just hangs out on the back porch. Isn't he so cute? Okay, so I'm going to take a second and I'm going to sweep just this kitchen area. I like to sweep sometime just so you guys can see the actual dirt on my floor when I use my vacuum cleaner. Sometimes I know you're thinking, Robin, your floors are not dirty, but I can assure you the camera is very forgiving and my floors are pretty much dirty 24/7. So I'm going to take the time, do some sweeping, and then we'll do a little bit of mopping, and then we'll continue putting up some Easter decor in the kitchen. I normally use my spin mop when I'm mopping my kitchen floors or mopping the house, but since I'm just going to do this one little area today in this video, I'm going to use my Norwex mop and the squirt and mop that I get from Grove Collaborative. It's in the sage mint smell that absolutely smells wonderful. And guys, I know if you own a Norwex, can't say that very well, if you own a Norwex mop yourself, you already know that it sanitizes and cleans with just hot water. However, if I'm going to take the time to mop my floors, I want my floors to smell, or I want my home to smell good, and so that you can actually tell that I've actually mopped the floor. So I like using some type of smell good cleaner when I mop the floors, and I just love that shine when I'm mopping. I wish it would stay that way. Sometimes I'll go back with some Murphy's oil soap, and that helps my wood floors to be kind of shiny longer. However, today I'm not going to do those extra steps. I'm just going to simply get the floors mopped, and so that we can move on. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin. My husband and I are empty nesters. I'm a born and raised Texas girl. I've had my channel for a little over 3 years now, and I really thoroughly enjoy it. I work a full-time job, like I said earlier, so I only post normally on Sundays. I've been trying recently to post on Wednesdays and Sundays, and you guys have seemed to really enjoy that. So if you're new, I would love it if you take a second and introduce yourself down in the comment section. And also, if you have an Instagram account, I would love for us to follow each other over on that platform. It's a really easy way for us to get to know each other. You can find me over there at Robin Lane Lowe, the same as my YouTube channel. So let me show you some after shots of these pretty shiny floors. If you've been around my channel for some time now, you know that I not only love having a new seasonal towel hanging on the front of my stove, but I also love kitchen rugs. And these Pioneer Woman rugs have been around my kitchen for 3 years now. Can you believe that? That's just crazy. They wash up so well. And I thought I would get some new ones this year for spring. But however, I just couldn't find anything that I liked better than these. So I'm just going to use these again. They're absolutely adorable. And I believe if you're looking for something easy and inexpensive to kind of show the changing of the season from winter to spring, this is a perfect way to show that by just putting down a simple kitchen rug. Alright guys, this is all I have for you in today's video. I so appreciate your support. We hit 7,000 subscribers last week, and I am just overwhelmed with you guys. You are just simply the best. If you're new, please say hi in the comment section, and guys, I'll see you next week. Bye.